Pittsburgh Steelers fans, the draft is only a few days away. In fact, next week at this time, we are going to be getting ready to get into round 3. Actually, not even round 3, day 3 of the draft, with rounds 4 through 7, and the Pittsburgh Steelers will have a few picks there. Really excited for the entire draft. But you know what? Here at BTSC, BehindTheSteelCurtain.com, and the Family of Podcast, the Steelers Q&A on Monday, April 20th, EST, that's Eastern Standard Time. 32 regulars from the chat room who have signed up online will go ahead and draft for the entire first round. But wait, there's more. We're going to have one extra drafting at number 49 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So there is still time to go ahead and get in. But what's going to happen is you just have to be on the waiting list. So if you do want to go ahead and get in, feel free. BADavis8889@gmail.com. We're going to go ahead and draft the order right now. But if you want to try to get in, you would just be on the wait list because, like everything that you do for the first time, what happens is you have the opportunity that someone will no-show. So we'll already start a waiting list. We have about 4 or 5 on the waiting list as we speak. But without further ado, let's go ahead and see if we can get Tony DeFeo, on the line. He looks like he'll be getting in just a moment. Let me pull this up and see if Tony's going to be coming on. He might be coming on real soon. This is going to be a quick show, and everybody's going to have their chance to get in, and we're going to draw out of the bowl. How about that? Now, here's the thing. I promised poker chips with all the NFL teams on it. Can't find my poker chips. So, not exactly a first-rate broadcast from BAD here. So let's go ahead down the line as we go. Mark Tobin was the first one in, and so he is going to be the first selection here. Let's see who Mark Tobin draws. And Mark Tobin is going to be the Arizona Cardinals. So congratulations to Mark. He is going to be picking 8th. Gyro, who I believe Gyro might be in the live chat here. Gyro is going to be picking for a Pennsylvania team. At number 21, Gyro will be the Philadelphia Eagles. Wes Hickok, who participated in Tony and I's broadcast the other day, our mock draft, he is 3rd in, and he is picking for the Carolina Panthers. So really interesting. That'll be a neat pick there. He did not have that pick the other day. I believe Tony had that pick. So at Jesse Robinson, 4th in. Oh, Jesse Robinson, you have an opportunity, Jesse, to pick for the rivals, the Baltimore Ravens. And joining us quickly on the show, Tony DeFeo. You're wearing Pirates. I'm wearing Pirates. How about that, Tony? How are you?
Good. How are you? Good to be with you.
Doing real well. I know this is, this was quick, Tony. I mean, I know I just let you know about 10 minutes ago that I would be doing this. So you had no time. You were out on a walk. This is what kind of trooper you are. You're just coming in real quick. What we're doing is we have 4 in. Mark Tobin is picking for Arizona, Gyro for Philadelphia, Wes Hickok for Carolina, and Jesse Robinson for Baltimore. We're going to go ahead and continue down the line here. Shield 91's up, but I'm looking at the live chat, and we have 23 in the live chat. A question from Dill Whittet. Dill Whittet is not on the waiting list. Dill Whittet is he's in the bowl right now. So you're going to be drafting Dill Whittet. So don't worry about that. You are already taken care of. So let's keep this going on. And remember, after this show, coming up really soon, Brunch with Big Swa. But this time around, it's going to be, yeah, I said it. So get ready for a Lance Williams show coming up real soon. So we're going to get through this real quick, not take up too many of the GM's time as they have to prepare for this huge draft on Monday. Are you excited for the draft, Tony?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think we got some good practice in last week with Wes. It was a lot of fun. Looking forward to doing it again. How about you?
Doing great. Now, Tony, you're going to recognize a lot of these names from the live chat, and you'll be excited to see where they're going to go ahead and draft. Shield 91, a big contributor to the show, is picking at number 5. Actually, not at number 5, but he's the 5th one to pick today, and he gets San Francisco's first pick at number 13. That's the trade for DeForest Buckner at number 13 with the Colts. So here we go. Let's see. Number 6, Braden Miller. Braden Miller is picking at number 6. So the sixth one in at number 6 with the Los Angeles Chargers. Do you think Braden's going to go a quarterback there?
Oh yeah, because if I had the Chargers pick last week, I would have picked the quarterback for sure. I would have went with well, I don't want to give it away, but yeah, I would have picked the quarterback.
All right, Mark Davison from Down Under. Now, I'm sure he's not listening right now. I'm sure he's fast asleep, but it'll be 7 a.m. when he drafts on Monday at 5 p.m. And he's going to be drafting a little late in the show because he's getting Minnesota's pick at number 25. Minnesota has 2 picks, but at number 25, the Minnesota Vikings from Down Under will be Mark Davison. Coming up next, Chad Dobbs. Very interesting pick. It's going to be neat to see what the Miami Dolphins do with their first of 3 picks at number 5. So Chad Dobbs, you're number 5. Now, one of our greatest live chatters, actually super chatters, is up next. It's your friend Snowman, Tony. My friend Snowman, too. Now, Snowman, here's the great thing. I'm getting these emails from these guys. I know their real names. And I'm like, who is this guy? Then I read, oh, it's Snowman. And so I do know now his secret identity, the secret identity of Snowman, Dill Witted, a few of these guys. So it's really interesting. Snowman, you are taking care of the Jacksonville Jaguars at number 9. Up next, Suplex Tyler. Suplex, emailed me this morning saying, hey, when do I pick? So I wanted to make sure to get this show on the air. I'm going to go ahead and email everybody and let them know what's going on, the entire list. But Suplex Tyler is the Atlanta Falcons at number 16. Another name that you recognize a lot on the show are our good friend Ryan Kellerman. Ryan Kellerman.
Oh, yeah. Very excellent.
He's another Minnesota Viking, but he's at number 22. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that Minnesota Viking pick might be their own, and I think the 25th might be the Bills, but I'm really not sure. Greg Getz is up next, picking for the Green Bay Packers at number 30. Thomas Zaire, I hope I'm saying this right, Zaire will be America's team, America's alleged team, because remember, didn't the Rooneys get first right of refusal on that?
Actually, there's a pretty good story about that on NFL Timeline. It's a really good show. It's about the guy who he came up with it on the fly, an NFL Films producer. I think his name is Bob Ryan. It's a really fascinating show. I liked it a lot.
And here we go for Solomon Smith. Actually, that's Thomas Zaire with Dallas at 17. Solomon Smith is the Vegas Raiders. That's so weird to say, isn't it, Tony? Vegas.
Yeah. I'm going to be saying that wrong all year.
So it's just like Lance says Los Diego or something like that for the Chargers, the Los Diego Chargers or San Angeles, or I'm not sure what he came up with the other day. So Solomon Smith, I wrote down Oakland. See, I even did it. But he has the Raiders at number 12. Jeff Lauderdale, AFC North foes, the Cleveland Browns. Remember, Jeff, you cannot pick a punter, a long snapper. You got to give him a legitimate pick.
What if it's a great value pick?
A great value pick. That's why you're not drafting this time. I was joking the other day. We had to warn you not to give New England a punter. Blake Literal. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You might have the easiest job because there's no trades. You have the Cincinnati Bengals at number 1. So the AFC North foes are gone. They're out. Javier Cabeza Manrique, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Javier is from Colombia, and he mentioned something in the email. Sent a picture of his child wrapped in a terrible towel. Dressed in Steelers. And he first noticed the Steelers. He said in Colombia, there's not a lot of football fans. They're real football fans is what I guess they call it down there. They're soccer fans. And he first noticed the Steelers of all things during Super Bowl 30 and fell in love with them, and then started watching 1970s highlights and just thought these guys were absolutely amazing. So he is a real fan.
That's
And
a great way to
welcome,
get
Javier.
indoctrinated into it.
And he is at number 29 with the Tennessee Titans. Keeping it going here, Jeff Voller. Jeff Voller has the Patriots picking for Belichick. You have to wear a hoodie, Jeff, that day. So at number 23, New England. Another name you see a lot on the show, Reed Overend. Reed is at number 3 with the Detroit Lions. Kobe Higginson. Kobe Higginson picks next. And Kobe will be number 4 with the New York Football Giants. Next on the list is our friend Dill Whittet. We talked about him earlier. I know Dill Whittet's secret identity as well. And he is picking one of the Miami Dolphin picks at number 26. That's their pick with the Houston Texans. So I saw this one. I'm like, I have no idea who this guy is. And then he told me at the bottom who he actually was. Another secret identity guy. This guy knows a lot about the draft. Tate Boys. And Tate Boys is picking at number 11. And he's going to be picking for the New York Jets. Kevin Johnston asked the other day, he's like, oh man, I would go crazy if I would have to pick for an AFC North foe. They're all gone, Kevin, so you're in good shape. And you will be picking a foe, though, the Las Vegas Raiders at number 19, Kevin. Soliver 6 is up next. He's picking for the San Francisco 49ers at number 31. Camu Williams Harrison, hope I have that name right, will be picking at number 20 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Philip Giandoletti, and like I said, if I'm messing some of these names up, I apologize. Philip Giandoletti will be picking at number 27 for those Seattle Seahawks. The Jerry Cherry Band, one of the last guys in, but a big fan of the show, is at number 18 with the Miami Dolphins. Interesting pick. What's number 18 significant for?
That's the Steelers would-be pick if not for the Minka Fitzpatrick trade, but I think they made up pretty good with that one.
Brad, I think that's Osoka, third on the wait list, and I don't get in. I'm still happy to see you all putting this on. He appreciates it. You know, Brad, there's always we really figure that there's going to be people dropping out just because of the time and things happen. So definitely if you're on the wait list, definitely show up to the show. Next up, the Kansas City Chiefs at number 32. The pride of Stumptown, the pride of Portland, Oregon, Michael O'Malley has the Kansas City Chiefs. Thaddeus Kennedy is next. Thaddeus Kennedy will be picking at number 24 for the New Orleans Saints. Coming up next is Logan DiLorenzo, another big name on the show, and Logan DiLorenzo will be picking for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Woo!
At number 49.
The big winner.
Wow, it took a long time to get to the Steelers, and it's going to take a long time in the draft. Donald Noland is next. Donald Noland will be picking for TB. Is that Tom Brady or Tampa Bay? But number 14. Chandler Brown. Chandler Brown is going to be picking for the Washington Redskins at number 2.
I think that's the easiest pick of the draft.
And that leaves John Rice with the Denver Broncos at number 15. So final thoughts, Tony, before we sign off and get ready for Yeah, I Said It with Lance Williams coming up real soon.
I can't believe we're 6 days away from the draft, 6 days away from the Steelers drafting. So I'm looking forward to the mock draft on Monday and the show on Monday and next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And we get to just sit back and relax while you guys do all the work. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. So for Tony Defio, my name is Brian Anthony Davis. We will see you coming up on the mock draft. Be there at 5 p.m. sharp on the 20th of April, which is this coming Monday, 5 p.m. for the Steeler live chat mock draft. Until then, to quote the great Roddy Piper, when you think you know all the answers,
we keep changing the questions. See you Monday.
All right, we'll see you Monday, guys. Take care.